two undefeated rising stars going head-to-head with a championship on the line here on the world's grandest stage in New York City. Also, other feisty competitors battling for a chance to one day be known as a great in the sport of boxing. It's all coming up next as the Brooklyn Brawl starts now.
From the Millennium Theater in Brooklyn, New York, it's Brooklyn Brawl. I'm Mark Anderson with Michael Woods, and we have Brooklyn Brawl here tonight. Our main event, an outstanding fight for the WBC International Cruiserweight Championship. Two undefeated young fighters, Steve Bujaj taking on Junior Wright.
So it looks like we got 12-0 against 10-0. The New Yorker against the guy from Chicago looking to come in and derail him. Really looking forward to this intriguing matchup.
Very intriguing. We rarely see two undefeated fighters so early in their career laying it on the line. What do you think their mindset is taking this big risk so early in the career?
Mindset is props to the promoter. Dimitri Salita is setting it up. Two unbeaten guys. Someone's gotta go. Cruiserweight WBC belt up for grabs in Brooklyn.
We'll be seeing some of the best fighters in New York on our undercard. We'll be joined in a minute by trainer extraordinaire Jarrell Miller, and we'll be back with our first bout just after this.
There were many great fights on the card here at the Millennium Theater. Early in the evening, we saw a lightweight battle between Kazakhstan's Dimash Nizov and Puerto Rico's Jose Deval, followed by a middleweight clash between rising prospect Steve Martinez from the Bronx and Massachusetts warrior Antonio Chavez Fernandez. Mike Woods and Jarrell Miller had the call.
Oh, a nice combination. A left, right, and another left. Has to shut that down. Has to shut that down. And that's one way to do it with an overhand right hand.
He found a home for the overhand right now. You got to come back with a hook. You got to put it together. Laying back there.
And another right hand.
Right there,
and yet another. Looks like he's found something there with that right hand.
That's right.
Nizov hurt him badly. To the victor from Kazakhstan, Dimash Nizov. Left hook has been hellacious. About 5 of them have landed hard and clean on the Massachusetts boxer.
Even when he's hurt and rocked, he knows how to survive as he eats 2 more right hands.
I think the referee should be stepping in at any moment and trying to stop this fight.
Promoter Salita really liking the work from Steven Martinez here at the Millennium Theater.
There's much more action here from the Millennium Theater coming up next. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Brawl here at the Millennium Theater in Brooklyn. We now go to a battle which saw Russian power hitter Alexei Zubov square off against Pennsylvania journeyman Glenn Thomas. Here's Mike Woods and Jarrell Miller with the call.
4 rounds heavyweight, Alexei Zubov, Glenn Thomas. Here we go.
Zubov looked like a cruiserweight. He's really 210, smaller guy.
Yeah, these are not jumbo XL heavyweights, normal.
There's a lot of slapping going on. If you turn his punches over, it might be. Wow. Zubov is throwing a lot of slaps. You know, he's slapping with his punches instead of tightening up on his glove and turning it over.
Now, he's still learning on the job, 2-0 as a professional, 103-20 record allegedly as an amateur. So this guy isn't green, but to the pro style, still acclimating to it. Looks like he got some good pop here. Thomas is eating a lot.
Thomas is on the defense. You know, that's hard to get a knockout that way. But Zubov, he's really going to the body. I think he's, you know, that's going to take a toll as the fight go along. There you go.
If the fight goes on, normal.
I think he might survive the first round if the referee don't get involved and stop the fight. He's taking a lot of shots, but he's blocking a lot of punches. You know, he's not really taking a lot of clean shots. So Thompson is probably a survivor in the ring, and I think the referee is looking at this closely. I don't know. He's looking like he might step in there.
Thomas eating too much, and the referee is barking at him. You got to answer. You're taking a hard, clean shots, right hands, body and head.
It's been a one-sided fight so far. I don't know if it's a peekaboo style. He trying to like come back.
Oh, that's a hard right hand.
That's it right
and
there.
he takes
and
a
the
knee.
referee and
the referee has halted the fight. That is it. That is all she wrote. Thomas drops to 1-3. Zubov now 3-0.
3-0 now with 3 knockouts. So how's it feel?
I feel good. Yeah, prepared very good for this fight, and I show what I can.
How much did this mean to you? Not only fight in New York, Brighton Beach, a very Russian neighborhood, a lot of Russian people out in the crowd. How that help you? What's this mean to you?
I feel that Russian people help me. I feel good like at home, you know, and I do what I can.
Next up on Brooklyn Brawl Boxing, super heavyweight Jarrell Big Baby Miller looks to add to his 8 knockouts as he squares off with cruiserweight Josh Harris. Mike Woods and Nirmal Lorik have the call.
263 pounds. He wears it pretty well. Jarrell Miller, 25 years old, a.k.a. Big Baby. I have seen him come to the ring before in diapers. Thank the Lord he didn't do that tonight. The Millennium Theater in Brooklyn, Nirmal Lorik.
Like I said, I think he could go a long way. He's got good size as a heavyweight.
8-0, 8 knockouts, and also 22-1 as a kickboxer, and he has been on the big stages as a kickboxer too. So this guy, he loves big stages. I mean, he is a character with a capital C. Loves to talk. I love his colorful charisma. So in that way, I admit I want to see a character rise. Heavyweight from New York, great talker. Love to see it. Would you like to see him 20 pounds less than that 263? What should he be weighing, first off?
I think about 245, 250. Okay. But he carries it well, though. He's not a fat, real fat guy. He could shed a few pounds off. But I think Jarrell he carries his weight very good. He punches.
Tremendous thighs.
Yes.
Great God.
You got to, if you pop that jab a little more, open him up, see?
There you go, there you go.
Josh Harris, southpaw from Youngstown, Ohio, 31 years old, 213 pounds, 9-7-1. Is he going to go to 9-8-1 and get stopped early by this big baby, this big beastly baby, Jarrell Miller?
Yeah, I think Jarrell is going to break him down and eventually stop him. Jarrell is he has a long arms, and I think he uses jab a little more effective. You know, when you reach in there with the big guys, and the Klitschko's and some of the bigger heavyweights, they use their jab and are faster. Right. He can't get inside and want to bang with all these guys.
I asked Miller yesterday, who you fighting? He said, I don't know, it don't matter. Really, whoever you're going to put me in front of, I'm going to take him out. He said, people have been pulling out of this fight. He said, I heard one guy robbed a bank to get out from fighting me. And he's basting Harris on the ropes. Bang, a hard right hand.
I think Jarrell is going to step in here and try to take an end to this fight. I think he's going to live to see another round.
Miller having his way with Harris, however. Nice little combination there. Corner calls for a body shot and bang, 2 of them right there from Miller.
And you see it, if Jarrell step over a little more to his left and bring that liver punch, you throw an uppercut to the body, I think it'll be an easier punch for him, because you get hit to the liver, it's hard to stand up to that kind of punch.
Harris's left eye looks a little bit iffy now.
Yes.
Bloodshot and swelling a little bit. Big Baby relaxed in there, having his way with Joshua Harris from Youngstown, the fighting town of Youngstown. Gonna have to see all of that Youngstown heart. Round 2. Jarrell Big Baby Miller and Joshua Harris.
There you go.
Here at the Millennium.
That's what I want to see Jarrell use more, his jab.
A little bit of a half jab, though. No, Normal? Sorry.
Better than no jab.
Okay, better than no jab. You like to see him bump it, though, a little bit more, right? Bump that jab. Doesn't have to be Larry Holmes, but pump it down.
But if he practiced, this is a perfect fight for him to learn. Plus he's
Right.
fighting a southball, which throws him off. And it didn't
Right.
really bother him in the first round, but he was staying to the body and banging inside.
You might more so just be using that jab as sort of a blocker to bring that right hand behind it. Okay. Corner calling for him to pop the jab, absolutely. Get some snap on it there.
I think because Harris is expecting the right hand to come. He's not
And
expecting that left hand.
Crisp left hook there from Miller. Do like the way that Miller listens to his corner. They call for a body shot and bang, there it is.
Got the uppercuts in there, Jarrell. Got the uppercuts.
Jarrell is a big puncher. You can see the weight difference from Jarrell to Harris. It's like, even in the punches.
And down goes Harris on his behind.
Yes, he got hit with an uppercut and then a body shot.
How do his eyes look, Nurmal?
I think
his eyes are closed right now. He's trying to collect himself.
I think the referee got to take a close look at him because he's just going to get hurt. I think this, as you said, as we talked before, the 265 and 213 is, that's about 30, 40 pounds different. And I think
Miller's pressing the issue, putting together combos, low and high, unimpeded power shots. The referee stops the fight in round 2. Jarrell Miller landing punches.
That was a great.
Josh Harris not answering back. Big Baby with a big stoppage win.
When you hear a guy like Dimitri, who's been to the mountaintop, fought for the world title, say that put you in the same sentence as Tyson, Bo, and the rest.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's all about, heavyweights back then had a lot more work around. Right now I'm building my way to slow weight, but we're doing it the right way. So I'm just happy to be from the same hometown with those guys and work hard to follow the same footsteps and hopefully be good for a title shot like how Dimitri did and do my thing, baby. So one round at a time, so I can say, thank God.
He's not shy either.
Nah, far from it. Holla at your boy.
Your winner, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. We'll be back on Brooklyn Brawl just after this.
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Brawl here at the Millennium Theater. It's now time for the main event, a 10-round battle with the World Boxing Council International Cruiserweight title on the line. Undefeated Stevens Superman Bujaj of New York City takes on Junior Anthony Hurricane Wright of Chicago. Mike Woods and Nurmal Lorick have the call.
Stakes are immense here. Steve Bujaj, age 23 at 198 pounds, 12-0. Versus Junior Wright, age 27, 10-0 with 9 KOs, 198 pounds. Stakes are really immense here. WBC International Cruiserweight Championship is on the line here. Virtually unheard of for guys with this few fights. To me, it enters looking like a coin flip fight. Two high-class, high-grade boxers.
You're right, Mike. And this is like a 90% knockout ratio with these two guys. This is gonna have some fireworks here, both guys. But Junior seems like he don't understand Bujaj. He's stand and fight.
Money up, man.
I thought.
You want to see right away.
Yes.
Who believes they have the faster hands? Right away, these guys are assessing each other.
You're absolutely right.
Bujaj, I said, what's going to happen in this fight? He says, you know what? I'm going to figure out everything in the first round. Kid does not lack for confidence. Wright doesn't either.
Wright comes to fight. Wright is he's a big, strong guy.
Check out some YouTube on Wright, man. I saw him snapping off 4 quick flicking left hooks on a guy.
He's
something
real.
You don't see all that often. Guy's very slick.
He's fighting Steve fight right now. I think Steve Bujaj like him to coming forward, and he'll stand there and bang with him when you have to.
Wright does like to be the aggressor. He says he can do a little bit of everything, but
I can't see this fight going the distance. These guys with the ratio of punches and the style they have is going to be really exciting.
And Bujaj is landing the harder, cleaner shots thus far. Finding a home for the left hand. catching Wright coming in.
Nice right hander. And these guys are fighting like middleweights. They're not throwing one punch at a time. They're throwing combination.
So far, the strategy is in Bujaj's favor. Wright coming forward and
Nice
Bujaj
body
picking
shot.
him off as he comes in. Will Wright adapt, Nurmal? That is the question.
I think Wright came out with a strategy of trying to be aggressive, and I think that's not good for him. He's a slick guy. I seen him. But he's walking right into Bujaj's right hand and hook.
Bujaj, an accurate puncher. He will catch you coming in. You have to be very smart when you're coming in on this kid.
He has good leg movements, and he likes to stand there and fight also. So he's not going to run. He's going to stand there and make it a fight.
And the key to that, correct me if I'm wrong, is staying calm, cool, and collected. He doesn't worry if someone's coming at him, throwing heavy thunder at him.
No, he's not. I see
He
Wright
takes
is making
deep breaths in that ring. Bujaj is a
Wright is
calm,
starting
cool
to make some
customer.
adjustments with his jab and being a little more slicker with his head. I think Bujaj is trying to get his second win here. His breathing is not as smooth as it's supposed to be.
Here in round two at the Millennium Theater in Brighton Beach, Brooklyn.
I think it would be a good thing to sit and get a breather sometime. But Wright seemed like he's starting to make some little adjustment. He came out real straight at.
Keeps nodding his head as if to say, yeah, you got me. How much longer is he going to be doing that? The whole fight?
He's keeping his chin right up in the air, and I think Billy Giles realized that and told Bujaj to throw that straight right hand on the top.
And you saw a little slick holding and hitting there, cuffing with the left hand, smacking with the right. This guy's from Chicago. They know their tricks of the trade there, eh?
Of course, Chicago and New York have some great fights. I think Wright is leaning on him, and Bujaj got to find a way how to step aside, move, just walk him over and land those shots. There you go.
Wright is now trying to take away the distance on him, isn't getting right up in his face, in his chest, as you said before. Not a bad move on Bujaj.
Not at all.
Don't give him any room to operate.
He likes that. He's a smart guy in the ring. He knows his awareness. But so is Wright. Wright is making some small adjustment, but he keeps himself high in the air.
Now, Bujaj does not need much room to work.
No, his arms are...
He generates power from about six
inches.
inches away. He doesn't need much room to work, but he likes a little more room than Wright's giving him here. Here in round two at the Millennium, undefeated cruiserweights. Much anticipated local fight here.
I think the difference in this fight here is going to be that Wright is staying straight up, and Bujaj knows how to bend and adjust to his punches. I think this way he should take advantage of Wright, keeping him on the rope. Don't let him come forward.
Surprised at the lack of head movement from Wright. I thought I had seen in video him slipping and ducking a little bit more than I've seen to this point.
He's trying, but he's dropping his hands while he's doing it. If you look at Steve Bujaj, he's really going to school on him. He's putting him, there you go, short punches. That's the right hand that's going to get him.
That's it.
Short punches.
Bujaj having a lot of luck with that short right hand. He ain't one there, but Bujaj is piling up points in this round.
Wright is in shape. I think if Bujaj is not in shape, Billy knows what he's doing, because this fight, Wright is there in his face. Steven got to be smart. He got to pick his punches. Otherwise, he's going to punch himself out. See, Wright is feeling it. He's getting warmed up.
Another Bujaj round for me, Nurmal Lorick. Normal, I want you to assess and tell our viewers right away if you see any adaptation which Wright is performing to start round 3.
Wright is making an adjustment, but he's not. The thing is, he leaves himself wide open for punches. And Bujaj
squares up too much, doesn't he, Normal?
He sure does, and that's what gives Bujaj that little 6-inch right hand or hook to be landing. Anytime he throw that 6-inch punch, is going to land because he don't need to open up his arms to hit Wright. Wright is standing straight up. See, every time.
Straight up, squared up, open for business.
You need to bend his legs a little more and go down. See, Bujaj don't have to go nowhere. All he got to do is turn his hand. There you go, just like that. All you got to move and punch. See? Beautiful, beautiful combination. Now you need to leave him on the ropes. Don't let him slide back.
Bujaj, right hand to the body.
Can't pull out on this guy. His arms are long, so you got to stay within punching range. These guys are well conditioned because they would have went down already with a good punch. This is a great, great fight for 2 undefeated guys to be meeting at the Millennium in Brooklyn.
Nice chant. A lot of Bujaj rooters coming down from Yonkers and the Bronx and New York City. Good crowd here at the Millennium. So far, like what they see of the hometown guy versus the Chicago out-of-towner.
You need them body shots. Wright is starting to make adjustment with his head. He realized he was getting hit with that hook.
You know, you got to have really good reflexes, though, when you're fighting Bujaj.
You sure do.
He got quick hands, does damage from 6, 8 inches away.
He sure do. Wright is doing a smart thing, though. He's going from head to body and trying to slow Bujaj down a little bit.
And we are seeing Bujaj on the ropes more in the last 2 rounds. We got a mouthpiece down.
Mouthpiece down.
We're going to get a little break in the action as soon as the ref detects a little seam in the action. Ref calls for time. Bujaj's mouthpiece come out. You don't always read anything into that, but sometimes you do.
He's a little winded.
Yeah.
He's looking for that second win, and if he can catch that second win, it might take him a round or 2 to catch that win. But if he do, he's going to be a long night for Wright. But Wright is smart. He's making an adjustment. He's leaning up on him, hitting him to the body. This is the best round I see Wright had.
Bujaj ate a right hand there, maybe the stiffest so far. Comes back with the left hook, but Wright is a little bit more confident in this round. Find some things that are working here. Lean in on Bujaj more. Getting him into the ropes, bullying him a little bit more. A better round, much better round, dare I say, for Junior Wright from Chicago.
I gave Wright that round.
Absolutely.
Wright is a real good condition fighter.
So if this is a battle of who has the better second wind, might favor the Chicago guy. We shall see.
That windy city.
And Bujaj coming back with that short little right hand.
I think he got
busier,
like
in tight.
Bujaj get him on the rope. Turn him around right now. Turn him and put him on the rope and let his hands go.
Normal, I don't know if he believes he has the strength advantage to do that.
Steven?
Yes.
I think he do. It don't have to take strength. It takes a little skill. Just turn him as he punch. Right now, you need to do that because Wright is getting the better on him.
They are trading on the ropes here. Bujaj's back to the ropes. He ate a left hand
Wright
there.
Is coming like a freight train. You know, Steven he has the box. He's going one way. He has to, there you go, tie this guy up, get his rest, and then continue on. But Wright is winning the round so far.
Very busy pace for cruiserweights, Normal.
These guys are fighting like middleweights, man. I got to give them credit. I see more punches in this fight than a Hopkins fight. These guys are really action-packed.
Well, they ain't 49 years old, bro.
Well, they're putting some fights. They're putting some punches together.
You think that pace favors Wright, however, don't you?
I think so.
Right?
I think Wright is you see him a more compact fighter. He seems like he's in condition. I think Bujaj got to try something different. He's trying
and there's
to hold
Wright with that holding and hitting again.
Yes.
Second time we've seen that. Ref's going to call him out on that.
Yeah, but they're both
doesn't take a point.
Yes.
I think Chicago guy is doing it more. No offense.
But it's a fair fight. You know
all
what I
right,
mean? I
all
don't
right.
think nobody's, you know. I think Steve needs to turn him around. There you go, like that. Back him up. See?
Oh, and
he's getting caught.
The left hook caught Bujaj.
What better action could you get in a small card like this in Brooklyn at the Millennium in Brighton Beach?
Well stated, sir.
I mean,
and another left hand. Bujaj gotta have that right glove up, block it, slip it.
He got
something.
roll, yes. His defense is straight up.
Something.
I think Dimitri made a great fight here, and Bujaj stand up and win this fight. He should be moving up another step. This fight here is excitement.
Big if right now. This is still a coin flip. That's what we said going into it, and that's what we're feeling now still. Wright is again winning the round.
I think so.
The left hook is having lots of luck for him.
I think he's not making an adjustment. He's hitting him with the same hook over and over instead of him rolling under the punch and coming back with an overhand right. Smart move, smart move. The referee wasn't involved, and he stepped back and he came right back in and punched. And Wright,
once again, that left hook, though, probably gave Wright the round.
I got my partner here, Wilson,
round 5,
standing with me, looking at the fight. Wilson, what do you think about this fight?
I think it's a very competitive fight, really close fight. It's a great fight, actually.
And Wilson is a promoter at one promotion, also my partner with Luis Galazzo and some of the other fighters at Star City Boxing Club. And we're looking at a great fight here. Wilson, are you enjoying yourself?
I am definitely enjoying myself. And I'm happy for Dimitri also. It's been a great show, very competitive fight.
All right, keep enjoying your night.
So far, looks like Junior Wright, once again, working a little bit harder, the volume edge in the first part of this 5th round.
I think Bujaj is making him land that hook at will now. You know, he's making it easy for him to get in there. See, this is not a fight where he wants to lean on that rope. He got to turn him around. Wright found a home for that hook. Every time he throws it, he's going to land it. Because Bujaj is not making no adjustment to him. Beautiful jab, but he waits. See, it's not good. It's not a. He's making a long night for himself and be sitting on that rope right now.
Wright is not respecting Bujaj's power.
He shouldn't, because he's a more boxer. There you go.
What about that left hook, though, from Bujaj?
There you go. He's going to the body. Keep going downstairs. That's the only form.
And with the right hand, both hands going to the body is Bujaj. But once again, story of the fight, ate another left hand from Junior Wright.
Wright is getting winded. His output in the last 2 rounds has been very extensive, you know.
Junior Wright said at the press conference the other day, I'm a come forward type, I'm an aggressive type.
What a right hand.
Sharp right hand there. So far, that is what we've seen. Pressing the issue on Bujaj, making him work, bullying him against the ropes.
I think Bujaj needs to go back to that body attack he was doing before. There you go, right there. It's not a low blow. He's just going on the hips. The trunks are high, so you know it's not like a low blow. He's just throwing the punch on the hips, and the hips do slow you down after a couple rounds. He's following the instructions of his corner. I'm sure Billy's telling him to slow this guy down. This guy's coming like a freight train.
Better round for Bujaj in this second part of the 5th round.
Every time he seems to move ahead of the round, he gives Wright a chance to get back in the fight. He's letting the Wright measure him. No good. Woo! Nice hook by Steven. That's the punch he got to look for. He got to roll and come up and turn him. That's what he should be doing all night. Turn him and put him on the rope. You got to keep. He's going to go to that hook.
I give Bujaj that round for better work the last 2/3 of the round.
I don't care how much track you run or how much you do outside. When you get in this ring, is it totally these lights?
Amen. I'm with you. On the same page, Nurmagomedov. Michael Woods here at the Millennium Theater. Dimitri Salita Promotions. Star of David. Steve Bujaj from Yonkers. Slipping a little bit more, a little more active with the head and the torso. Never a bad idea, Nurmagomedov.
guys are really putting out, man. They're really, you know, great shape. They're working hard. They're giving the fans a great fight. Good shot by Bujaj. And that's what he needs to do, keep going to the body.
Bujaj is keeping that right hand glued to his right ear a little bit better, Still getting caught with the left hook every now and again, but not as much. And he clipped right with the left hook there.
Sure did.
That had the crowd buzzing. And Bujaj ate a solid right hand from Wright. Power punches galore in this fight, folks.
This is competitive. This is a great fight. I think Dimitri had put on a great. This should be a TV fight where you had a Showbox or ESPN date right here.
Undoubtedly, sir.
You had three of the fights where you had a main event, a co-main event on both three last fights. We had great fights.
Bujaj back to the ropes here. Wright not quite as active now in the last couple rounds. Volume has fallen off. And in an even round, some would say, yeah, the hometown guy might get a little bit more love. That's what the Wright team told me. They're very worried about that.
I would too.
It's only sensible.
It's only sensible. But, you know, you got to remember, if it's a close round and nobody's getting robbed, it's a fair fight. Somebody's bleeding, you know.
We got a blood alert in the ring there at the Millennium. Haven't detected where it's coming from just yet. We're on it, though. Looks like it's Bujaj in his nose. Bujaj's nose. It's bothering him a little bit. He's blowing the snots and blood out.
Wow.
And Wright
he hurt him in that round.
a left hand.
He was hurt. He got stunned with that hook.
Wright misses wildly.
Wright is getting too aggressive. He just needs to keep doing what he was doing. Missing those kind of punches make you more tired.
Comes back with the right hand, though, and the left hook. Not making it easy for these judges, Nurmal.
These guys are making, they're really throwing some brutal left hooks. This is a great fight. I'm going to say the crowd should be enjoying this.
Bujaj wanted the doctor or his corner to pull out a loose tooth. They said, no way. Fight will continue. Haven't seen that before, Nurmal Lorick. He wanted a little active dentistry in the corner there.
I think it was a good thing. He got some more rest, but he also gave Wright some rest. Oh,
and Bujaj ate a hard right shot.
This is a real
Bujaj taking
fight.
Punishment in the corner.
Wright is really laying the punches in, his power, his strength. He's throwing his whole body behind these punches.
Bujaj getting frustrated.
He is.
Glaring at the referee. This is the proverbial deep waters now, Nurmal Lorick.
I think Wright has caught a second win.
I love seeing that blood. You have to.
That's what boxing
is a signal that you're winning.
There you go. Nice
but Bujaj coming back with hard shots of his own.
What a round.
Bujaj spitting copious blood out on the canvas. Firing right hands. Both men lagging slightly in energy here.
Well, every time you think they're not throwing punches, they're digging a little deeper to get a few more out of themselves. Wow.
Right with the left hook. And he's hurt. Bujaj is hurt.
With that hook. That was a beautiful temple punch.
Jellied his legs. He should maybe hold on, and that's what he's doing.
He's doing a smart thing right now. But Wright sees it now. He was hurt. He needs to step in and try to finish this fight right now. I don't know if Steven is going to come out for the next round. He looked really, really hurt. He's trying. He's putting everything together.
Bleeding from the nose, bleeding from the mouth. Loose tooth. All kinds of problems for Steve Bujaj. But he comes back with the left hook.
Hold on, Steve, hold on.
If he survive this round, go back in that corner, they have to soak him down with some ice and water and bring him back. He's trying.
He's a little bit discombobulated, Nurmal.
Nice shot. He went to the right place. When you hurt, you go low.
Referee tells Bujaj to keep him up now.
Did a smart thing to slow him down a little bit. When you hurt.
You gotta move. There you go. You gotta
Good
move.
body shot by Wright.
Move.
Wright is a smart fighter. He knows what he's doing in there. He's not undefeated for no reason. Wow, beautiful. His adjustment.
Bujaj taking shots.
Oh, man.
Back to the ropes. I'm hearing the advice telling him to move, but Wright is just up in his face when he does move. Not an easy call on how to deal with this Wright. You don't see the jaw puffing out or anything, but I believe the tooth is hanging by its literal root. And this fight is hanging by a root here. Bujaj is on the defensive now. Wright is tracking him down, being the predator, seeing and smelling the blood.
I have Wright up. Wright has won the last round. He should be up on the fight.
Maybe the last two. He should be. Spitting a lot of blood out, Nurmal, is Bujaj.
You're in that corner, you're thinking, should I stop this fight or we live to fight another day? And the referee's stepping in there. I think the referee's
asking for time. Referee is warning Wright for going low. We suspected maybe he was stopping the fight. We did not know.
I think the referee,
with the presence of so much blood.
I don't think that was called for. I think they're both beating each other.
I didn't see it, frankly, either. I didn't see it either.
I just came off a fight like that with Luis Galazzo on card, so I'm talking on experience here, and I don't think this should be happening right now. It was a bad call by the ref. What do you think?
Ref Murdaugh is giving him time. I frankly didn't see anything straying that low. I'm going to defer to him being up close, and I myself didn't see it, Nurmal Lorick.
You got to show me a replay of that. You know what I mean? This is.
And now time in.
I think that was I don't know if it's going to help Steven, but Wright got his number down packed.
Keep your hands up, Wright. Keep your hands up, Wright. Keep your hands up, Wright. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up, Wright.
I think Bujaj had lost his power to hurt Wright.
His hand speed has dropped off dramatically.
Wright is a smart guy.
I mean, like 60% of what it was at the start.
This is a tough position to be in, as a ref. You know what I mean? And it's not fair to Wright, who has been putting pressure all night, and coming. He keeps coming. He keeps banging. He keeps working hard.
Hard left hooks from Wright. 4 of them right in front of us.
Blood is all over. I think our suit got a little bit, but we'll take that to the cleaners, would we?
Will it come out? Will it come out is the question mark.
I think they got to start looking at this kid right now and, let him fight another day. Don't let him keep...
Hard left hook just as he said that from
I don't think that hurt Wright at all. Wright just got him a little more mad.
We are getting bathed in blood here, Nurmal Lorick.
This is guts and blood right here. Steven is a young 23-year-old who could fight another day, But he got a fight in him. He's a guy that's never going to give up, and he's going to fight to the last.
Another tight round. Back and forth tussle, cruiserweights.
Wow, this is a brutal fight, man. This is a fight here where fighters should get paid. This is at a higher scale level. These are kind of fights that these guys fight at this level, and there's bigger fights out there for the winner out of this fight.
Bujaj, a hard left hand. Wright likes that result. He's on him, backing him up against the ropes. Working with combos.
Wright finished in his corner, but
Wright could have well taken that round with that last flurry. We're gonna do it again, round 9. WBC International Cruiserweight title fight. The right corner told their man to come out with more fire. He needs to win conclusively in New York in the other guy's zone. And he's coming out with fire and fury. Chant of "Let's go, Steve." He ate a couple left hooks. Wright clubbing hard with the left hand.
Bujaj, and Wright just keep coming, man. He's not stopping. He's gonna keep coming until this fight is over. This is a real brutal fight.
You could chant all you want. That's not going to dissuade Junior Wright from Chicago.
You got to give your hats off to Junior taking this fight, coming to New York. I think there's a little resting, which they deserve, but Junior seems like he's the more stronger fighter. He has his feet under him.
And he's been the pursuer and in Bujaj's face just about the whole time.
Yes. Oh, he caught him with an uppercut.
Left hook right, left hook right. Make it 1-2, left hook right.
Norma, we visited Gleason's the other day. I was doing some TV work with Steve Farhood of the Boxing Channel. And one of the trainers there was telling Wright, you can beat Bujaj. You just have to outwork him, be in his face the whole time. That's the way you're going to win.
And that's what
he
Wright
must have listened.
Maybe he spoke to Wright. Wright got some advice.
Trainer that has seen Bujaj over the years said, you know what? You can outwork him. Be in his face the whole time. I suspect that's the way Junior Wright fights anyway. But the advice didn't hurt. He is in Bujaj's face. He is backing him up. He is backing him up against the ropes. He is the busier man, but Bujaj still bopping, still answering. Energy isn't there like it was in the first round, that's for sure. But he's still in the game.
You got to give these guys all the credit. They're standing there and, you know, with the holding, the wrestling, the fighting, they're not giving up. The corner with Bujaj have to really be motivated. They keep taking him back, and Bujaj is standing up. I guess that's what age, being a 23, this is probably the roughest fight of his life.
Absolutely.
Right now he's fighting for his career right now, you know. A loss here takes him back a fight or two. We have one more round.
Who comes to centering first? Junior Wright does. He's sending a message to the judges. I want this, maybe a little bit more. We shall see if it plays out in the 10th and final round.
We're gonna see. I think this is the round right here. This is gonna tell. I think Steven need to come out with an urgency of trying to, you know, go for that last big punch that you have. But Wright seemed like he went for the big punch.
You heard that left hand land. Bujaj has done a better job defending it, keeping his right glove up, but still every now and again, big one lands, big thumper. Thudding left hand from Junior Wright from Chicago.
Junior keeps landing that hook at will, but he gets hit with the hook also. He keeps his right hand down. Ooh, body shot. Oh, man.
Another left hook. Sends Bujaj back a half a step. Wright's power has diminished over these last 5 or so rounds himself. So,
but Bujaj, you know, he's split down blood. That's hard to breathe. That gets you really tired. He can't breathe. He's not breathing through his nose, you know, as much as he is with his mouth.
And his mouth is full of blood, so he can't breathe through there properly either. Absolutely not getting the oxygen that he would like.
That means you're either spitting and swallowing blood at the same time. That's not a good thing. But he's a warrior.
That he is, sir. Junior Wright, not with the same energy that he's had earlier in the fight.
He's a stronger guy.
But he's coming forward.
Yep.
I see one of the judges leaning into the ring because the ref is blocking him. It's a hard fight to score.
He had to go for.
Bujaj landing a hard right hand.
There you go. Last round.
Hard right hand.
Yep.
Bujaj summoning it.
Bujaj came back. That's
from the depths of his heart.
The last round, he had to go for the knockout.
Nurmagomedov called it. Digging deep down, finding a little shred of energy.
Yep. Great fight, great fight. You can't ask for nothing better than this in boxing, no matter where you at. These are tall,
Bujaj landing hard shots.
Leaving everything in every part of their soul in that ring. This is what champions are made of.
Bujaj senses an opening. Hard shots.
Great fight, great fight.
Spurting blood.
What
spitting
it
out.
Steve
Bujaj.
So much.
Ref calls for time. Piece of tape hanging off of Junior Wright's glove. The referee tried to rip it off himself, but he needed to go over the corner to get it ripped off.
The corner should be taking their time. I would take my time to cut that off. Give him some time to rest. It's up to the referee.
Bujaj getting some instruction in his corner. Now the referee sends him to a neutral corner. Taking a long time in that right corner, and now we got time in. Back to brutal cruiserweight action.
They got an equal amount of time. I think Bujaj should step in there and go for the knockout.
Bujaj is taking this round conclusively.
Yes. 10 seconds.
If this was an even fight going into it, Bujaj is winning this round.
But he had a chance to knock him out.
And that's it.
What a fight.
Darn fine cruiserweight title fight.
I love this fight. They should do this again. These guys really fought. You can't ask for nothing better than this. This is where you fight till you drop. And this fight here, they left everything in the ring. I don't know how these guys are going to wake up tomorrow, but they're going to need a week rest.
David Diamante on the mic, ready to give us a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here at the Millennium Theater, we go to the judges' score totals. Don Trella, 96-94 for Wright. John McKay, 96-94 for Bujaj. And Robert Taylor scores this contest 95-95. We have a split draw.
You can't write a script like this.
This is a tremendous fight, and both of these guys deserve a lot. Both of these guys deserve a lot of respect, and they're both champions and they're both winners. And the boxing world deserves a rematch, and we have to have it soon.
Well, Michael, another outstanding night of boxing. Dimitri Salita, Star David Promotions, delivered again.
Super scraps, and it was back and forth tussle. Another good one put on by Salita. And we got to thank you for watching, guys.
I'm sure we'll be back in a couple months. For Michael Woods, Nurmagomedov, we had a great night of boxing. We'll see you soon on Brooklyn Brawl.